Hi everyone, how are you doing? Welcome back to my channel and welcome to the new one who just joined. Today I'm going to tell you more information about the coronavirus stimulus money. So currently in Massachusetts, in February, the Baker administration announced the low-income worker in Massachusetts will receive $500 payment in March. This is part as the COVID-19 Essential Employee Premium Payments Program. Before I start, thank you for coming to my channel. And if you think the information that I will provide here is helpful to you, don't forget to click on the like and share with your families or friends who you think it will be benefit to it. And don't forget to subscribe my channel too. Just have a quick click. You see on the left corner, my right, your left, you see the subscribe button. It looks like this. It's in the red color. Please click on it. Okay. That means like whenever I upload the new video, you will be receive the notification. Let's dive in. Okay. So who is eligible for this type of program? You can see the first round of the payment will be distribution in March, and more than 500,000 of Massachusetts residents that make less than $12,750 from employment and met the total eligible income. This one is based on their 2020 tax return. And you can see the whole house size, the income for this. So if you are the family side of one, right, in the tax return of 2020, if your income is 38 or below $38,280, then you will be eligible for it. And if you are the household of two, then your income is equal or below $51,720, then you will be eligible. As same as the households of three, 65,160. A household of four, if you are $78,600 or below, then you will be eligible. So you keep going, right? And if your family size is greater than 8, so you just add another $13,440 for each additional member. So in order to calculate for 300 FPLs. So according to the state, what do you need to take the actions in order to receive for this payment? Your check will automatically be mailed out, and residents do not need to do anything to receive one. No action need, okay? The state say this is round one of payments, and the income threshold could be adjusted for another round of check based on the 2021 tax return. How many rounds of the premium pay program will be there? This is the first round of payment will be made based of the 2020 tax return, but the following tax filing season, the next round of payment will be made using the information from the 2021 return. After that, the program will be evaluated for any additional round. So what happened if you are any type of worker? Any payment being sent to the worker in a certain industry, or anyone will be receiving it. So if you are eligible, it doesn't matter that the industry that you are working at. So your eligibility is not determined by the industry in which you work. If you are eligible for the payment, if your income from employment 2020 was at least 12,750, and your total income, you can see the chart that I showed before, right? If you meet on the below 300,000, 300% of the federal property level based on your tax 2020, then you will be eligible. It doesn't matter what industry are you working at. How do you find what is your gross income was in 2020, right? So your gross income is defined at the federal adjusted gross income for the tax 2020. To find your federal adjusted gross income, you just look at your 2020 Massachusetts Form 1 or at the line 11 of your 2020's Form 1040. So your income from employment, that means, you know, you get paid to work for the 2020s. You can look more specifically the income from employment on the line report 9, line 3, line 6A, line 6B, or line 7, the non-passive income on your Form 1 for the 2020s. So those are the place that you can look and find out what is your gross income in your tax return 2020. Another question, I think this is very helpful to you all. So what happened if you are unemployment in 2021 and 2019? Are you eligible for the payment? So if you claim unemployment compensation in 2020, you are not eligible for the check in round 1. However, unemployment compensations in 19 or in 21, it doesn't affect for the round 1 check, as long as you are otherwise eligible based on the residencies and the income. So this one is for Massachusetts residents, right? So if you are unemployment in 2021, 2019, that's fine. You will be eligible as long as you meet the income guidelines. And in the 2020s, are you working, right? What happens if you work part-time, right? If you have a couple, one of you is work part-time and you file the tax return together, are you both eligible to receive the payment? So each spouse must be independently eligible in order for that spouse to receive payment. In other words, if your spouse must be a resident of Massachusetts on or after March 10, 2020, and have on your tax return, the tax 2020 earning return, you earned from employment of at least $12,000 and $750. You have no employment compensations in 2020. And an additional, you and your spouse total income for the federal adjustment gross income cannot be greater than 300% of the federal poverty level. For example, if you are a family of 2, your income cannot greater than $51,000 and $720. Remember the table that I showed, the household guidelines? So if you meet on that, then you will be possible receive or eligible for the payment. What happened if you make a below the minimum threshold in 2020, but were within the range in past year? Will you be eligible for the future round? At this moment, the future information, the future round for this information is not available yet, but they will based on the income guidelines. So if both of you, or if you meet the minimum wage and the federal poverty level figure, then, probably you will be eligible. I hope with this short information will be helpful to you and your family. Thank you for listening. Thank you for paying attention. If you think the information, the content that I gave it to you is very helpful, don't forget to click on like and share with your family, your friend, and don't forget to subscribe my channel if you're not doing so. Thank you again for watching, and I look forward to see you in my next video.